for the Melbourne Grammar School campus. See Melbourne Grammar School. Wadhurst is a market town in East Sussex, England. It is the centre of the civil parish of Wadhurst, which also includes the hamlets of Cousleywood and Tidebrook. Wadhurst is twinned with Aubers in France. Situation: Wadhurst is situated on the Kent-Sussex border 7 miles east of Crowborough and about 7 miles south of Tunbridge Wells. Other nearby settlements include Ticehurst, Burwash, Mayfield and Heathfield in East Sussex, and Lamberhurst, Hawkhurst and Cranbrook in Kent. Physically, Wadhurst lies on a high ridge of the Weald, a range of wooded hills running across Sussex and Kent between the North Downs and the South Downs. The reservoir of Buell water is nearby. The River Buell, which is a sub-tributary of the River Medway, and the Linden rise within the civil parish of Wadhurst. History: the name Wadhurst is Anglo-Saxon and most probably derives from Wada, which is believed to be the name of a Saxon tribe which occupied the area and began the clearing of the forests in the 7th or 8th century. There is an Anglo-Saxon manor known as Bivelham which lay between the parishes of Wadhurst and Mayfield. Although Wadhurst was almost certainly in existence at the time of the Domesday Survey in 1086, it was part of the Archbishop of Canterbury's land and was therefore not mentioned. The earliest record relating to the area is a reference in the cartulary of Battle Abbey to Snape in the parish of Wadhurst. Henry III granted Wadhurst its charter in 1253, allowing Wadhurst to hold a market every Saturday and a fair on the 29th of June, the feast of St. Peter and St. Paul. In the 16th, 17th and 18th centuries, Wadhurst, as did many towns and villages in the Weald, had a thriving iron industry. Two of the large Georgian buildings in the High Street, Hill House and the Old Vicarage, were both ironmasters' houses, along with a number of other large houses on the outskirts of Wadhurst. In the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul there are several iron ledger stone memorials of ironmasters, which are unique to this area. During World War I, Wadhurst lost 149 men, out of a total village population of 3,500. The worst losses were during the Battle of Aubers Ridge, when 25 men from Wadhurst were killed in one day. Nearly 80% of the men from Wadhurst who went into no man's land that day. Governance: an electoral ward in the same name exists. The population of this ward at the 2011 census was 5,181. Buildings and people: Wadhurst is a small market town, and has kept a very good range of shops considering its size. It has a traditional butcher, baker, ironmonger, hairdresser, bank, post office, gift shop, several pubs and much more. Such a wide range of small traders and services is almost unique in the villages in the locality. The population of the ward was 4,883 at the 2011 census. There are 3 buildings of particular architectural interest in the town itself, and a number of old manor houses and farms nearby. The Church of St. Peter and St. Paul dominates the centre of the town. Wadhurst's heritage as a centre of the iron industry is shown by the many iron gravestones in the church. There are 2 early Georgian houses on the High Street, the Old Vicarage and Hill House. On the outskirts is the 19th century Wadhurst Castle. The rest of the town is in a variety of vernacular styles, from the 15th century onwards, and little in the centre of the town is very modern apart from a range of shops which replaced the Queen's Head Hotel, demolished in the crash of a Gloucester meteor in January 1956. The Victorian era saw the town expand towards the new railway station, about 1.5 miles north of the town. The station is on the line from London Charing Cross to Hastings via Tunbridge Wells, and was opened in 1851 by the South Eastern Railway. The resulting expansion brought the hamlets of Sparrows Green, Turner's Green and Best Beach Hill into the town. In addition to the railway, there are buses to Tunbridge Wells, Crowborough and Hastings, as well as community transport and rail link buses to Ticehurst and Mayfield. In the centre of Wadhurst there are 2 churches, St. Peter and St. Paul is an Anglican church. Parts of it date from the 12th century. Wadhurst Methodist Church is also in the High Street and was founded in 1874. There is a Catholic church in Mayfield Lane attached to the Sacred Heart School. The three churches also participate in Churches Together, an interdenominational organization, along with St. John the Baptist, an Anglican church in Tidebrook, and St. Peter in Stonegate. There are also two early 19th century former strict Baptist chapels of similar design in the hamlets of Pell Green and Shovers Green. Both are listed at Grade 2. Wadhurst has two schools in the state-maintained sector, a Church of England primary school in Sparrows Green and Uplands, a community secondary school and sixth form with technology college status. The latter also has an affiliated youth and community centre. In addition, in Mayfield Lane there is an independent Catholic preparatory school, Sacred Heart. Wadhurst also used to be the site of Billybees College, a private girls' school on Mayfield Lane that has been defunct since about 2004. Wadhurst United FC. Wadhurst United FC is Wadhurst's local football team. They were formed in 1890 and joined the Sussex County League Division 3 in 2004. They left the league after the 2005-06 season, to rejoin the East Sussex Football League. The club won the East Sussex League Division 2 title in the 2008-09 season. They also have many junior teams of different ages. Notable people: Jeff Beck, guitarist, has lived in Wadhurst since summer 1975. His move came a few months after the release of his Blow by Blow album, which reached number 4 in the US. His large stone country house dates to 1591. William Bidlake, architect, moved to Wadhurst in 1924 and practiced there until his death. Caroline Augusta Foley Rhys-Davids, Pali language scholar and translator. Divana McCall, television presenter, resides in Wadhurst. Irfan Orga, exiled Turkish writer, lived at Spike Island, Wadhurst, 1961–70. Hans Rousing, billionaire inheritor of Tetra Pak, has a house and deer park in Wadhurst.